You're one of the few people who comes by this booth that has a memory of my past. A vivid memory.
I got some photos.
Thank you,
too.
Billy.
Tell us how long you've known Lonn. Tell us what you.
Oh, it would be an easy 30 years.
Because
I think we met in 1987.
when
maybe.
the first Jet Boy record came out,
Yeah.
I was the editor.
That's
and
right.
I love the record. We were supportive of the glam scene in
Absolutely.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
And their record had a big sound to it, big production. That's what I grew up on, big production.
Exactly. Big
Yeah,
sound.
well, and Rod Stewart's a big production all the time too. And tell us about this
Yeah,
guitar.
what's up with that guitar?
Yeah, well, on that first Jet Boy album, I played, I was known for playing the big Gretsch White Falcon. And when we were recording Feel the Shake, Rod Stewart was recording Out of Order album. And I became friends with, or not friends, but talked to Jim Cregan, who was a guitar player who I was a huge fan of, a huge Rod Stewart fan, Jim Cregan fan, an amazing guitar player. And he saw that I had this White Falcon, and he asked me, he goes, hey, this track we're doing, it could use a hollow body. He goes, is there any way I can borrow it? And I'm like, yeah, go for it. It's in the back, just, take it and borrow it. I come back the next day, and there was a note on it. Thanks for letting me borrow the guitar. It sounds great. And then about 2 days later, he's walking down the hall. He goes, oh, you want to hear the track with your guitar? And I went in, and Rod Stewart's in there, and he goes, that's your guitar, mate, And turns out it's a song "Forever Young," and it's the it's the strummy rhythm guitar track which is really a big part of the hook and the intro of the song.
Sure is. Fantastic.
So,
Wow.
and I still have that guitar. I still play that guitar. It's in the new Jet Boy video that just came out today, and the new album came out today.
Congratulations.
And I'm playing that it's called Broken Hearted Daydream.
Okay. All right, so we're going to listen for that.
Yeah.
We'll play a little piece of it on the end of this video.
Yeah, that'd be good. And also Brian Setzer played that guitar as well, I remember.
Ah, very cool. That same guitar?
That very same guitar. I was a huge Setzer fan, and when we got signed, I was at the Roxy. We just signed to Elektra in '87. He was there, and I took a picture with him, and it made Music Connection, and it was like our first press for Jet Boy back then before the record came out, and we were rehearsing at SIR, and he was there, and I'm like, hey, we're rehearsing in here. He knew the band Jet Boy when I met him, and I said, why don't you do a song with us? And I said, we do Folsom Prison Blues, Johnny Cash. I knew it'd be right up his alley, and he goes, sure. And we swapped guitars. I played his old Gretsch, and I handed him my Falcon, and he played my Falcon.
I wonder if it's one of the Gretches I photographed for my book.
It could be. It's the old one from the Rock This Town. It's the old 6120 Gretsch.
I think that's the one. There's two in there. It has got the dice on the.
Yeah, I believe it. I think it's that one. I believe so.
Okay, so what inspired you to play Gretches?
Well, Brian Setzer, one of them, but really Malcolm Young was the one.
Awesome.
Yeah. He played the White Falcon, and the gatefold for those about the rock, but in Back in Black. But he's my
Him playing
hero.
that guitar brought some credibility, instrumental credibility, to a scene that was really about decadence and loudness. But that guitar has its own inbred cred, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, back then I was one of the early guys who played the hollow bodies. Me and Izzy.
You and Izzy Stradlin?
Yeah, we were the rhythm machines, and then we started a trend, I feel, but we never got credit for it.
Do you stay in touch with Izzy?
I haven't talked to him in a long time. He's the one guy I would love to. We used to be really close friends.
Dial him up.
I know, right?
His girlfriend was my neighbor for the last 9 years, and she just moved.
Oh,
They
really?
just moved. They're kind of,
Yeah, I think he's out in Ojai, I believe, or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Probably shouldn't say that. But
You should definitely look him up.
Yes, I want to.
Yeah, jam some hollow body.
That's right.
Thanks for looking us up. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Billy.
I go, hey, Billy, have you seen my book that came out in 2005? He's like, I've got your book.
I have it.
There you go.
Rick Nielsen photos are amazing. His guitar, the Uncle Dick in there.
And I love that you wore the Cheap Trick because when I
Greatest bands of all
requested
time.
Rick's guitar, it took me a while to get Rick's collection. And one of the times, I think it was the second or third time I requested, I asked because I met him one night at Carrie Simon's restaurant in Las Vegas called Simon, and I said, Rick, I've been trying to get access to your guitars. He goes, what? He goes, why haven't you done it? I go, well, I emailed your management and I got a one-word answer back. And no. He goes, who was that? I'm going to fire that guy. Of course you can photograph my guitars. I'm like, okay. I'll email somebody tomorrow. So I send the email, whatever it was, and I just transposed the SENSON. They write back, they go, you spelled his name wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. So
Which is not a good way.
The next time I requested, I did a card, and I took the cheap trick, and I did Rick Nielsen 4 times, the same text with the spots and everything, and I sent it to him, and then the next time I requested, he let me photograph his guitars. So funny
Awesome.
story.
Thanks,
But
Billy
yeah,
Rowe.
thanks, Billy. Nice to see you.